Reports out of Madrid say a quiet, reserved dinner has exploded into one of the summer's most talked about stories. Vinícius Jr., Real Madrid's electric winger, is being linked with Brazilian TV host and influencer Virginia Fonseca after several outlets reported the two were seen together for a private meal in the capital. The first sharp flashes of coverage began when the celebrity news portal Leo Diaz reported that Fonseca was in Madrid and that she and Vinícius shared a discreet dinner on the evening of September 1, details that local reporters and social posts later amplified as onlookers and mutual acquaintances started to piece together a timeline. Those same reports say a bouquet and other small gestures heightened the speculation, and video and photo snippets circulated almost immediately across social platforms, forcing the story out of the shadows and into full public view. If you're wondering who Virginia Fonseca is, the short answer is one of Brazil's biggest online stars. Her Instagram alone counts tens of millions of followers, and she's a leading figure in lifestyle, fashion, and tabloid culture in Latin America. Her public split from singer Zé Felipe in late May sent shockwaves through her fanbase and left her personal life under intense scrutiny. That background helps explain why a private meeting with a world-class footballer would instantly become headline news. The combination of her reach and his profile guarantees that any interaction will be passed, reshared, and monetized across feeds and tabloids. For Vinícius, however, the timing couldn't be more sensitive. He remains a central figure at Real Madrid, a player whose on-field performances have massive sporting and commercial consequences, yet contract negotiations remain an open, tense topic behind the scenes. Recent reporting suggests talks over an extension have not been straightforward, with the player's camp and club yet to land on terms that satisfy both sides. In that context, every headline about his off-field life becomes a potential distraction that could shift public sentiment, affect sponsorship conversations, and even ripple into negotiations where perception and leverage matter. That's why this story is not merely celebrity gossip. It sits at the intersection of sport, business, and celebrity culture. So what are the realistic outcomes? On one level, nothing may change. High-profile athletes and influencers meet all the time, friendships develop, and clubs frequently steer clear of public drama unless it directly impacts training or match preparation. On another level, however, large-scale social attention can alter the calculus. Sponsors watch reputational heat, clubs consider media optics around marquee players, and opponents and pundits seize on any narrative that might unsettle a player. If the relationship and the accompanying media storm continues, it could force statements from agents, PR teams, or the club itself, or trigger a tighter communication strategy around the player's public calendar. We've already seen how quickly posts and stories can escalate into contractual headlines and brand conversations. There are also human elements to bear in mind. Both figures at the center of this story are people with private lives, families, and careers. Virginia is newly single and navigating life in the public eye. Vinícius, a young star managing immense expectations on and off the field. For fans and viewers, it's tempting to reduce everything to drama and gossip, but the fuller picture includes marketing teams, legal advisors, and the everyday pressures of elite sport. What makes this story sticky is the blend of intimacy and consequence. A one-on-one dinner that may or may not be a romance, reported gestures that may or may not imply commitment, and a backdrop of contractual uncertainty that turns every rumor into a potential headline with real money behind it. What should viewers watch for next? Look for official statements from the club or the players' representatives, social posts from either party that confirm or deny the reports, and follow-up coverage from established outlets rather than second-hand pages. If the story progresses, for example, more appearances together, a public comment, or an agent weighing in on contract timing, that will convert speculation into a clearer narrative with defined consequences. Until then, this remains a fast-moving, high-engagement story that sits equally in the world of celebrity culture and professional football business, and it's one we'll be tracking as new facts emerge.